Guess who's late? I was trying to figure out where to click, guys. I've never done this before. Welcome to the first stream. Yeah, I was a little lost. Like, wait, what am I supposed to click on? How's it going, everyone? Adam. Sounds good, Adam. Let me, before we go any farther, let me write all this down. So, baseball. We have yeah, sounds good. No worries, Adam. I just want to make sure I get all of these correct here. Let's see. Bible. So, football, we got 2 fillers going to chat and then 2 to the next 2 that buy a full spot. Sounds good. Thank you, Adam. Keith, it is very smoky up here. It is absolutely disgusting outside, to be honest. It is gross. But how's it going, everyone? Let me get this all copied. There we go. And perfect. Okay, let's say hi to everybody. How's it going, Philia WizKids, a lively card collector? Awesome stream today. Clinton, how are you? Gonza, hope things are going well. Keith, how's good to see you. Emma's in here. How are you, Emma? I saw you picked up some other autos. Well, you said 48 now that you're up to of Greg Jones. Adam's in here. Doss is in here. Who else? Man, Jim. Oh, this chat is going back forever. I feel like I missed a lot of stuff. All right. Good to see you all, though. Welcome in. We are already down to 2 full spots for baseball, 8 fillers there, 5 full spots for football, and then 4 fillers there. But we got a whole bunch of stuff to give away. Adam is going to give away a couple fillers to chat. So actually, before we go too far, let's do it now. Start things off with a giveaway. TY Adam exclamation. Type that in the chat. JTS is here too. How's it going, JTS? Big J in here. Mike's here now. Got all kinds of people in here. We appreciate you, Adam. Thank you so much. How's it going, Tony? Good to see you. JTS says first day with a normal schedule. So does that mean you're gonna start going lives on Saturday mornings again, JTS? Are we gonna see ya? Bob is in here. How's it going, Bob? Oh, so today is a normal schedule, not Saturdays. All right. So that means that JTS is doing a 24-hour stream tomorrow all. So as you can see, he admitted here in chat, tomorrow is not normal. 24-hour JTS stream tomorrow. I'm just kidding. He did not say that, but... Well, hey, they have channels where that happens, JTS. We got 14, 17 in here, 14 entered. We're gonna go ahead and run it. Thank you, early birds, for being in here. I know Adam is giving away some stuff. Are we surprised? Not at all. Thank you, Adam. First race of the day. We got 2 minutes up on the clock that we are gonna do here. Everybody's name that typed in right there. If you were in here early, congratulations. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Of course, it's 5 times. We always do that on this channel because 5 is amazing. Wow. There you go, Gonza. Nice. Did it, Philly? That's crazy because I thought that idea was fantastic. I mean, I would have been at the card show for sure, mostly because I couldn't afford tickets to go to the All-Star game. But I thought it was a great idea. I felt like that would, if anything, at least help sell more like baseball cards and stuff too. How's it going, MG? Just catching up here. What? Really, Gonza? That's crazy. So, what do you guys... Here's something. What do you guys all think about pretty much every place that's not a main name in grading being shut down? At least as far as the lower level tier goes. How do you guys feel? What do you think? I feel like it's good and bad. Maybe people will stop submitting base paper cards that there's like a million copies of. But yeah. Right, Philly? Hey, I told everybody in the chat like years ago, get in One Piece because it's going to be popular and it's going to be here for years. So, guess what's going now? I know, right, Philly? It just depends on how much money you pay. If you send like, and I'm not talking about the levels of service, I'm talking about what you value the card at. So if you pay them extra money for shipping because you value it at a higher price, you get a higher grade. Crazy. That being said, Mike, are you still sleeping, Mike? I know you said it was a rough week, but you got one of these fillers, and a Big J Money is getting the other one. Congratulations to both of you, each getting a filler courtesy of Adam. And then the next 2 people to get a full spot. Next one person to get a full spot in football is going to get a filler from Adam also. So if you want in on that one spot available. If you pick up a full one, you do get a filler. Thank you, Adam. The new promo One Piece? Which set are you referring to, Eggs? Are you talking about the illustration boxes? Are you talking about the promos from the Bondi Card Fest? There's a ton of promos, so which one? Are you talking about McDonald's? Because they also have McDonald's, too. I do have illustration boxes, yes. That sounds like a great strategy, Emma. Let me know when you open that. I'll send you some great stuff for grading. The Chinese one or OP17, Gonza? Multiple anniversary sets. Also, there is now a French anniversary set too. If you guys have not seen that one, those cards are also beautiful. And for years, they have been producing multiple treasure rares for different languages. I don't know why they changed it up, but there are multiple treasure rares for each set. It just depends on which language you want to get the treasure rare for. So they change it up for you just to make things more difficult, right? Ball card, Bob picking up another football spot. Thank you, Adam. Those fillers have gone. Let's... And picking up a baseball. That puts us at one full spot for baseball. So one full spot, 4 fillers in baseball, and then 4 full spots, 4 fillers in football. We're moving right along. Eggs, I know that it's a great set and it's been popular. I just don't collect Gundam. I don't want Gundam cards. I absolutely love I love One Piece. I love all of that, the anime, the show, the cards, the game, all of that stuff. So I just don't have any desire to get the Gundam set. Gonza, yes, I did get some of the 3 brothers. I mean, what if they're robot pirates, Eggs? That is like, that's just over the top, right? Why is this not charging? Right. Oh, yikes. Color's wrong. There we go. I mean, I know it's still Bondi, but like I said, I like One Piece. I don't really care about Gundam. I'm not big on, I know that a lot of people are gonna hate me for this, but I'm also not big on Naruto. I love One Piece, so yeah. And it One Piece did pass Gundam. They actually passed Naruto also. However, now that the Naruto game has been launched, I think Naruto's probably going to take the 1 spot also. So, Naruto's number 1, One Piece is number 2. Tony, I don't think I did. I don't know if I even saw that card, actually. How about Digimon? I never did get into Digimon, Big J. I'm One Piece through and through. Right, Bob? It's done pretty good for you, right? There have been other animes that I've liked. They just haven't been any others of the big ones, I guess you would say. Let's see. 2 fillers. Okay, so we're down to 1 full spot, 6 fillers in baseball. Do you have one of those, Gonza? I don't know a lot about Yu-Gi-Oh! But I do know that the Blue Eyes Dragon is like a $20,000 card or something. And there you go, Big J. Why not? Right? Next thing you know, Big J's gonna hop in here, say he pulled the $1,000 My Little Pony card too. It was very interesting. I was at GameStop, and they had hobby boxes on the shelves because they don't put them all out, especially the hobbies. And I was like, what are those? And he flipped it up, and they're protecting the My Little Pony hobby boxes. I was like, do you really have to keep those behind the counter? Because some of this stuff is out of the counter, but no, My Little Pony boxes were protected behind the counter. I was very surprised to see that. Are they really that popular? Oh, goodness eggs. I mean, everybody's got their thing, I suppose. Some reason, this is going to be fun. For some reason, my second screen here is not charging. and that's going to make things a little difficult. Yeah, solo leveling is good too, Lively. I've thought about My Hero Academia because they had cards too, but I think they kind of closed out pretty quick. Isn't this charging? You guys will have to let me know if the stream is still up and running because my tablet won't charge, so I have no idea. Craig Max here. How's it going, Craig? Good to see you. Getting close, Craig. Sounds good, Bob. I will do my best. I saw you picked up a couple spots. Good luck. All right, catching up to the chat. I do see a couple orders. My other screen is officially dead. So, if we have some sort of chaos happening in the stream and it pauses, and if it gets smoky again, then you'll just have to type it in the chat because I can't see one way or the other. Baseball full spots are officially sold out. Means all we have left are fillers. We got 5 fillers for baseball. We have 4 fillers in football. There we go. Yeah, Craig, it's got to be kind of nice, right? You're getting close, probably. So you're officially retired now. That's awesome. Well, at least I would assume it's awesome. You have other things that you're trying to sell? Are you taking anything with you overseas, or what's happening? Oh, and if you guys missed it, so I was at the store. I mean, I was trying to find some Topps Chrome Update basketball. I didn't find any of that because they barely got any here. But one of our local stores that normally had the orange boxes, when I was there, I almost missed these because I thought they were orange again. I was like, wait, those are red boxes. So I picked up some red World Cup. If you guys were in our stream, we discussed it a lot. There's brown, orange, red, purple. Apparently the red ones have more hits. And then yesterday, Walmart also dropped a special product, which was a preferred hobby box. I got some of those. We'll see when they get delivered, but I'm going to put those together. We should actually get hits in this one. That should be nice. It shouldn't be as dusty as our orange blaster box case, that's for sure. That sounds awesome. Probably feels good, huh, Doff? That is one thing I do miss growing up at on our property when I was back in high school growing up. We had a creek running through there, and that water felt good in the summer. In our case, Mike, yes, there was a case hit. It was, I think it was like a $12 card or something. It was the National Pride for Germany. I don't even remember who it was. But yeah, it was a case hit for $12. Did I play sports growing up, Lively? Yeah. I played pretty much everything I could, especially basketball, though. Basketball, anytime, any place I could, I just loved it. Yeah. Yeah, varsity, I mean, it was fun. I loved playing basketball. I did that, and then I did tennis. So at Oregon State, I did play tennis also. How's it going, Dibs? I mean, I will say this though, like, I'm not quite 6 feet. So yeah, I am 5'10", but there's a school here in Oregon called Jesuit. It's like a top of the top special recruiting school. The tallest player we had on our team was 6'2". So when we ended up playing Jesuit, like they had their shortest player was 6'2". And then of course they had 6'8", 6'6", all of that kind of stuff. We got absolutely crushed, but there was nothing. I mean, here's how old I am too, right? When I played, there was only 4A. That was like the top of the top. Now there's, I think, 6A classes. I think it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But we had to play, even though we were a pretty small school, we were not quite small enough to be 3A, but we were right on the border. But then we had to play schools that had graduating classes of like 5,000, and I was like, I don't really think this is super fair, but okay. Tony, great question. They're awful because I don't make any noise when I play. I just hit the ball. I know, boring, right? Boring. go. Sounds sus. I know, right? Come on. I guess I didn't go to the right coach. I must not have had the right coach when I was playing or something. I didn't learn how to do the... Lively gifting 5 memberships. Thank you, Lively. I appreciate that. Tony, Big J Money, Ryan Vorak, Adam Thornton, and TNT picking up some membership. Thank you, Lively. I know, right, Tony? That's probably the truth. How's it going, Blake? Good to see ya. That's why I didn't play pro, you know, that's why I only played in college. I was missing the grunts. Last 2 fillers, are we down to 2? We are actually in both baseball and football. So we have 4 full spots and 2 fillers in football, and then no full spots, 2 fillers in baseball. Oh man. That's why nobody was cheering for me when I was playing. Now I get it. Baseball sold out, says Jared. Well, that's because Jared came in and closed us up. How's it going, Jared? Picking up those last couple of fillers. Good luck. All right, so baseball is done. Take that one off the website for you. So football has 4 full and 2 fillers left. It is very weird not to have an extra screen to look at here. So I'm also gonna have to make sure I remember to click on all of the things, because sometimes that's what saves me. Sometimes it's just having that extra screen so I can make sure I'm on the right screen. Now I don't have that. So here we go. Let's start off by showing you everything we have. Adam giving away a few spots. That's our football. And Jared, I put you in the football one. You could be in football, but you are actually in baseball. So here we go. Here's baseball. See? We got to start off on the right screen. Here's our baseball spots. We got 3 open over here right now. 12 names. Top 3 are going to make it in. We got Easy Company, Bojarg, Lively with 2. Ball Card Bob with 2, Big J with 3, Blake D with 1, and Jared with 1. I'm sorry, Easy. That's pretty brutal shipping, Doss. Hopefully, I don't know. It's hard to say that they weren't already like that, though, too. That's a tough one. But, are you trying to get a Jeter rookie? Is that what you're going for? All right, top 3 for the fillers. 13, here we go. A David Justin sunglasses card. I love it, Dawes. That's the kind of stuff that I love to hear. How's it going, Tina? That is awesome. I'll have to look. I mean, I might have that somewhere in my collection. My brother and I were actually talking about it the other day. Both of our favorite cards growing up was Brian Hunter when he was on Detroit Tigers. He stole so many bases. Like, I think he led the league a couple of seasons. But our favorite card, he has like the Zorro type mask, the bandit mask, and he's carrying the base and he's walking like sneakily from first to second. That is one of our favorite cards just because it's so hilarious. Every time we see it, we just laugh, both of us together. It's just an awesome card. It's not worth anything. Oh my goodness. Fall card Bob. If you got in on this one and didn't make it in, I do apologize. Big J, I'm sorry. I know you had 3 of them. Bob getting 2 of those spots. Congratulations, Bob. That's awesome, Doss. Nice. All right, so here's all of our full spots. We got Billy Whiz Kids with 3, Louis C with 1, Russell P 1, Adam S 3, JTS 2, Wildcard Bob with 1, Gonzo with 1. And then from our fillers, Bob picking up both of his fillers, hitting big right there. And then Lively getting one. First, we're going to randomize the names, and then we'll do the teams. We're going to start with the bottom 15. So bottom 15 names and teams coming first. Well, here we go. JTS down to Luis. And bottom 15 are gonna be 12 times. St. Louis down to San Diego. So here's another interesting. So we were just talking about the other day with all the baseball deadline coming up and all of that, right? For the trades. So Adley went to the Red Sox, which I am a fan of. I'm happy about that. But I was reading an article today about Gunner's future, and Gunner, I guess, already is not going. He's still on the rookie contract, but he's not going to sign with the Orioles either. I think that would be pretty awesome if Gunnar decides to go to Boston. How cool would that be? I don't understand what the Orioles are doing over there, but hey, if you mistreat your team, that's just kind of what happens, right? All right, here we go. 7 times. In a way, it reminds me of the late 90s, early 2000s Mariners. You probably will, Gonza. Gonza down to Bob. This is top 15. Good luck. And 8 times. Final randomization right here. Good luck. Yankees down to Cubs. Speaking of Cubs, who do you all think is going to be the National League MVP? Still Shohei? Pete Crow Armstrong? What are you thinking? Adam S. with Atlanta, JTS Baltimore, Adam with Boston, Bob with the Cubs, Adam with the White Sox. Not bad. Off to a good start so far, Adam. Lively, Colorado, JTS Detroit, Luis with Kansas City, Bob with the Dodgers. There you go, Bob. Philly WizKids Milwaukee. That's a nice one. Gonza the Yankees, Bob with Oakland, Philly with Pittsburgh and Texas, and Russell with Washington. And then you have a Lively Arizona, JTS Cincinnati, Adam with Cleveland and Houston, Philly WizKids with the Angels, Bob with Miami, Gonza Minnesota, Russell P with the Mets, Adam Philadelphia, Luis with the Padres, Philly WizKids Seattle, Bob San Francisco, JTS St. Louis, Philly WizKids Tampa Bay, and Bob with Toronto. You guys would like to trade? Feel free. Freeway, I have been thinking about you because I know that you have also always been a Boston fan, and what better time to be one than now that they have Adley Rutschman. So excited about it. I gotta get an Adley jersey. That is the next thing I'm gonna do. I know, Big J, fillers, I'm sorry. That is definitely not feel good. I'm gonna have to see. I haven't gotten to the mail yet today, Das. I'm excited to see what it is, though. Mason Miller, that is not a bad pick either, Eggs. I don't know that he'll get MVP, but he's gonna get, well, I'm not gonna, I guess I can't say he will. He should get some award. He's having an amazing season. I don't see any trades, so I think we are going to go ahead and get started. How's it going, Johnny Cards? Welcome in. 2 blasters, 2 megas, 1 hobby box coming up. We're going to start with the blasters, and then we'll go to the megas, and then we'll do the hobby. Lively possible trade. So Angels for Lively has the Diamondbacks and the Rockies. Good luck, Eggs. What are you gambling on? Oh, I'm in here. Okay. Good luck. If it hits, congrats. Hey, you got your points back at least. You didn't lose them all, but you didn't really gain anything. There you go. Eggs is braving it though. Nice. Oh, that card's so cool. I think about that card all the time. I still have not... I have not pulled another Superfractor Philly for baseball. I've gotten one of ones, I've gotten Prism stuff, I've gotten hits from other boxes from Panini, but I have not pulled another Superfractor for baseball. Other sports, yes, but it just... That card evades me. Such a crazy hit. Alright, we're gonna start ripping. Here we go. Not just a free spot, says Eggs. He wants an entire free break. That would be crazy. Connolly Early, O'Neal Cruz, Ivan Herrera, and a red, white, and blue. We got Devin Williams going to the Mets. I do love the retail parallels this year. Red, white, and blue. The baseballs, I think they look awesome. How's it going, Swede? Thank you. Andrew McCutcheon, Chris Bryant, Bobby Witt Jr., and Jackson Chury. Thank you all for sending those gifts there. Brandon Lowe, Francisco Lindor, Augustin Ramirez, and Chase DeLauder Refractor. It's just good to have you back. All right, that one threw me off for a little bit. That is just a future start, but it's good to have you back in the chat. Just good to see you, you know? Talk to you, see how things are going. I don't know. It'd be awesome if I could ever make it out that way to go to a card show. That would be super cool. Bryce Terrain, Bubba Chandler on the throwback. Nice one. JJ Weatherholt, he's been super popular. And Shota Imanaga on the baseball. Nice. Oh my goodness. Guys, this smoke is getting horrible. And pretty sure it's I keep drinking water, but it is affecting my voice here. Matt Shaw, Jackson Merrill, Jesus Luzardo and Aaron Judge on the Wrecking Crew going to the Yankees. Alex Freeland, Kyle Manzardo, Kyle Schwarber, and Max Fried on the Wave going to the Yankees, going to Gonza. That's the thing, Eggs. We have 3 of them set up in the house. Oh, actually 4 of them. We have 4 of them set up in the house. I'm telling you, the smoke is bad. It is thick here. It's gross. I always think these are a white refractor, and then I remember what they really are. Corey Seager, JT Real Muto, past to present, George Brett and Bobby Witt for the Royals, and Michael King going to the Padres. Well, nothing crazy out of that first blaster. I hope we got something here. Oh, yeah. The sky turns red all the time here. It's not so nice. Oregon did not used to be like that, but of course, 10 years ago, we used to be allowed to forest the area and do that kind of stuff too. So, here's the consequences, I suppose. Ryan Ritter, Justin Crawford, Elliot De La Cruz, and TJ Rumfield, red, white, and blue for the Rockies. We got a nice shiny purple coming up. How about a Shohei? There you go, Bob. Picking up a Shohei big ticket player. A nice one. Right, Eggs? Cam Smith. Ronald Acuna on the throwback. That one is very off center. Yikes. And our purple third base for the Orioles. 20 out of 75, Kobe Mayo. There you go, JTS. Another off-centered card, unfortunately. This is a numbered one. Don't grade that one. Thanks. Well, so far, I mean, we still have 5 packs left here. So this has been a much better blaster than the first one. Jacob Wilson, Victor Scott II, Dylan Cease, Kyle Stowers. Grant Taylor, Ezekiel Tovar, Michael Bush, and Kerry Carpenter on the baseball. Well, there's 300 cards, but I still think it'd be fun to finish the set of these baseball cards. Like that print, I just think that'd be awesome. Gavin Williams, Ginger Guzman, Matthew Boyd, and Nick Kurtz on the Wrecking Crew going to Oakland, going to Bob. Jonah Tong, Dylan Dingler, Garrett Crotchet. I know, that's the thing, Doss. It would definitely take a lot of time, but I just think that would be a cool set to do. They just look, I like the look. I think it's awesome that they have the baseballs and the red on the back, the borders here. Very cool looking. Logan and Gilbert going to Seattle. Billy Whiz Kids. Tyler Soderstrom, J.P. Crawford, past to present Joe Carter and Vladdy Jr., and Henry Davis. That is the truth, Doss. That is the truth. How's it going, Jeff? Good to see you. All right, mega box time. No special packs. Let's see if these can be as good as Lively's. Carlos Correa, Corbin Carroll, Jordan Walker, Tatsuya Imai for the Astros. That one is actually pretty well centered too. Going to Adam. Xander Bogaerts, Paul Goldschmidt, and Austin Hayes. Mike Trout, Brendan Donovan, Cody Bellinger. Well, that's not a bad one. How about a refractor at Kevin McGonigal going to Detroit, going to JTS? Nice. Yoshinobu Yamamoto on the X-Fractor, Kodai Senga, and Jack Flaherty. That McGonigal looks pretty well centered also. Pete Alonso, Isaac Paredes, George Springer, Kazuma Okamoto. Boom. I mean, when we get one of those, we gotta give that some automatic lightning. There you go, Bob. Possibly, not guaranteed, possibly $40 card right there. Jeff McNeil. And how about Adley Rutschman? So if you guys saved the refractors and you didn't send these in for the Topps promotion where the MVP buyback, the refractors of Shohei from 2024, those are pretty decent money now. Spencer Steer, Shane Smith, Bubba Chandler, Josh Bell, Riley Green, Paul Skeens. That is the first big ticket player, Paul Skeens, we've got. Going to Pittsburgh. And Michael Bush. Brenton Doyle. Ryan Jeffers. Colby Thomas. Mike Piazza going to the Mets. Isaac Collins. Pete Crow Armstrong, possible $40 card right there too. And Marcelo Meyer. We are going to put this one in a top loader because, I don't know. I think this kid's got a shot. I think he's got a shot. Bobby Witt Jr., Logan Gilbert, Owen Casey on the throwback for Miami, Warming and Bernabel going to Washington, Chase Midroth for the White Sox, Michael Garcia, and Luis Castillo. All right, well, nothing crazy yet. 2 possible $40 cards, depending on who wins the MVP. But we want to see, something guaranteed. Show us the guaranteed 5 out of 5 red refractor Ellie De La Cruz. I'm not I'm not trying to be specific here, but I'm just saying. Show us one of those. Aaron Judge. Normally, I would say, look, $20. Aaron Judge is not going to be the American League MVP this year. Sal Stewart, Joey Ortiz, Kazuma Okamoto, Nolan McLean, Corey Seager, and Kyle Schwarber. Algonza rolled a 1. Yikes. Willier of Reifu, Aroldis Chapman, Roki Sasaki, Victor Scott, Max Muncy for the Dodgers, Olson Montgomery, Ivan Herrera. Come on, we want to see something here. Ernie Clement, Seiya Suzuki, Drake Baldwin, Connor Griffin, Max Reed, Cody Freeman, and Junior Caminero. Sounds great, man, Jim. Mike Yastrzemski, Adolis Garcia, Jacob Melton, Ezekiel Tovar, Vladdy Jr. on the X Factor, Samuel Basayo on the Big Ticket Player, and Blake Snell. Spencer Torkelson, Andres Jimenez, Dylan Beavers, Oral Hershiser, and Yoshinobu Yamamoto. That is probably my favorite one of these I've seen. Those poses are super similar. That's kind of cool. Joey Ortiz, Milwaukee, and Aroldis Chapman, the Red Sox. And Dylan Cruz. Alright, last packs. Will we at least have a one numbered card here? Oh my goodness. Streamlabs is destroying people. No numbered card? Carter Jensen, Alejandro Kirk, Fernando Tatis, Dinzer Guzman, Roki Sasaki again, Drake Baldwin, and Christian Campbell. I mean, a couple possible $40 cards right there, but otherwise, not much. We did get a Kobe Mayo at least out of the blasters, but I hope this saves us right here. Last hobby box from the case, then I'll probably at least get some single boxes. I don't know if I'll get another case of this stuff, but I gotta keep opening Chrome, right? You do. Luis Arias, Jacob Mizorowski, there he is. Hopefully we can get more than a base version. Wow, how about a CJ Abrams Topps logo? 6 out of 75 going to Washington. That is a good looking card. I mean, not one of the top chase players, but that looks awesome. So shiny, so pretty. Here you go, Russell. Nice. Will Banfield, Olson Montgomery, Christian Walker for Houston, and Kodai Senga. How's it going, Rasani? Good to see you. Welcome in. Hope you had a good day. At least, you know, if Here's the nice thing. I know it's not all of your weekends, but at least for most of you, it is a weekend. If you haven't had a good week, I hope you can have a great weekend. Tanner Bibby, Nathan Church, Nolan Shonwell, and Shohei Ohtani. Possibly a $20 card. See what happens. I just think if he's going to win MVP, I think his bat needs to do a lot more talking than it currently is. Great job on the mound, but if he wants MVP, his bat's going to need to do a lot more talking since he's not pitching. Chase Burns, Nolan Arenado, Bryce Terrain on the Prism Refractor, and Jeff McNeil. Well, I do think he's doing better now that he's just batting again, Gonza. But he's got to keep it going and put a run together. I think that's how he's going to win MVP. George Kirby, Paul Skeens, Aaron Judge Wrecking Crew, and Riley Green. There was something nice. Noah Cameron, Connolly Early, Luke Weaver, and Corbin Burns. Bryce Matthews, Ronald Acuna Jr., Brooks Lee, and Isaac Collins, 2 base packs in a row. Seth Lugo, Justin Crawford rookie going to the Phillies. Samuel Basayo again on the big ticket player, and Pete Crow Armstrong. And I guess we should put this one in the sleeve or in the top loader in case it's $20 also. We got Shohei. We kind of got to put him in there too. Roman Anthony, Drew Rasmussen, Chase Midroff, and then our wild style, we got Corey Seager. Going to Texas, going to the Philly WizKid. Taylor Ward, Cam Smith, Jesus Luzardo. Imagine. Oh man, I hope not. Eddie Lacy, man, that guy, he was so good too. He was good, and then he just wanted to eat, and then I don't know. He had potential. All right, I just wanted to make sure, but you guys see it here. That is indeed a black to 10. We got a card to 10 coming up. This would be the lowest hit of the case. About time we found one. You guys recall here on this channel, we also had a pretty big Ricky Auto to 10 a couple years ago. And JTS was in that one too. Andrew McCutcheon. Man, I hope this is a good player. Let's go. I guess we'll do this one. Just because it's not a gold and it's not a 1-1. Nick Kurtz. Something big. Good luck. Oh, please be a McGonagall. Guys, this could be huge. And JTS has Detroit, too. JTS has Detroit. Is it a rookie? Wow, so much potential. 2 out of 10. Spencer Torkelson. Man, can you imagine if that was a McGonagall auto to 10? Not that Torkelson's bad, but if that was a 2 out of 10 McGonagall auto, well, that's probably like a 15K card. Not that that's bad, like I said, but still, there you go, JTS. Brandon Lowe. Jackson Holiday. Victor Scott on the refractor, and Joe Adele. I mean, that Torkelson could be a one-touch. Still a one-touch there. Matt Shaw. Jonathan Aranda. Perspectives of Paul Skeens. These cards are absolutely beautiful this year. Such a cool card. Kobe Mayo. I mean, I guess since it's the first one, I decided to put it in a top loader. A great card. Javi Baez, Dalen Lyle, Kyle Schwarber, Matthew Boyd, Eugenio Suarez, Ezekiel Tovar, Refractor, Colson Montgomery, and Garrett Crotchet. We got 5 more packs. Another black? Alright, we got something else. We got something else. Luis Robert Jr. Nick Pavetta. Oh, this is going to Toronto. Going to Bob. Nice. World Series. He did amazing. Nice one, Bob. That card is absolutely beautiful, by the way. 70 out of 99. Might not actually be a one-touch, but I'm going to put one in there because that card is beautiful. Looks so good. Nice. I was hoping, Adam. I saw that it was something else too. This is not what I was thinking of. Still a great card, but this is not what I thought it was going to be. I'm assuming, I mean, well, yeah, I guess these would be, that's the only one in the case we got, so I'm assuming that this box with the card to 10 and that one, those were kind of the case hits. Cole Reagans, Dinzer Guzman, Pete Crow Armstrong, and Tariq Skubal. Manny Machado, Tatsuya Imai, Samuel Basayo on the Future Stars, and Hunter Brown. Forever Story. Aaron Judge on the throwback. There's a nice one. Going to the Yankees, going to Gonza. Ivan Herrera, Michael Garcia. And our last pack. Can we see some magic? Just amazing. Chris Sale, Gabriel Moreno, Dylan Dingler, and Luke Keishel. All right, we had a couple sweats. We got Paul Skeens, Spencer Torkelson to 10. Nice one. Corey Seager on the Wild Style. Possible MVP buybacks right here. CJ Abrams out of 75. Shohei and Pete again. Kobe Mayo out of 75. 20 out of 75 for Baltimore. And Alejandro Kirk, gorgeous looking card out of 99 right there. We did not hit bounty number 90. Somebody will get $10 store credit, and bounty will continue to go up. We're gonna do an emoji race because Topps Chrome kind of makes you just feel this way. You get to have almost every emotion there is. It's either good or it's bad. Then you get excited, and then it's just not a good card, and then like there's just so much. So 4, 5. I just feel like the emoji race is a great example of Topps Chrome. Good luck. I'm sorry, Adam. Adam, I think it's because you didn't get any more one-piece breaks. And so since you stopped hitting the case hits and short prints out of One Piece, then I think the card gods just decided, oh, I guess that means you don't want any more of them. That's my thought. Could be wrong, but best I got for you. Bob looking all beat up, and Bob probably had the hit of the break right there. Come on, Bob. All right, you got $10 a store credit coming your way. I'm gonna take a full spot down because we have 4 full right now. So I'm gonna put it down to 3 full spots and 4 fillers left for football. We do have a member spot coming up in this one too. And then while we are at it, let's go ahead and do a giveaway. And let's go. Oh, I don't know. How about touchdown exclamation? Pops, I probably honestly have all of those cards that you need because I opened a ton of OP13, so I would just go ahead and send it. I mean, I have a ton of those cards. I will give you guys like another minute or so here. Just make sure you type in the chat to get yourselves entered to win a filler into football. What? That's crazy, man, Jim. Oh, that's interesting. That's cool, though. You'll have lots of access to things, I suppose. How's it going, Russell? Good to see you. Oh, what? At your shop, man, Jim? There's OP7 hangers at your LCS? That is like... I mean... That's like a dream. Not because they're so good, just because they're not very popular. They're not around anymore. That's insane. No Streamlabs. We don't want Streamlabs in this. Sounds good, Russell. My cousin is in Oro Valley now. They have built that place up so nice. Oro Valley, if I was going to move back to Arizona right now, Oro Valley would be at the top of the list. One of the choices up there. Oh, that's way cool, man, Jim. Nice. It is time for a panda race. We haven't done one yet, and we always got to do at least one of these. All right, here we go. Good luck. Well, wait. That was a close one. We almost missed the best part. But yes, if somebody was just bringing them in, Gonza, I would be careful. Or I mean, Gonza, you're the one that wrote that. I'm talking about Man Jam. If somebody brought those into the shop, I would be very careful. Not that they're not gonna have hits, but it is possible that they weighed those packs. Mike, you win again, Mike. That's who I thought it was. Hey, I hope we can at least bring a little fun to your week. I know you said it's been a rough week, so I hope that we can bring you a little fun here, at least give you some sweats or chances. But congratulations, Mike. Right, Eggs? Mike, you are literally on a roll. That panda getting you a spot. We are down to 3 full spots and 1 fill-in. Let's go ahead. We're also going to do another race here. All card Bob joining back to triple right in time because I was just going to do our member race, Bob. Actually, we do need to get a new member list because I forgot. Lively also gifted those earlier in the chat too. So pull up this new list here and we'll be good to go. All right, members, here you go. This is going to be a full spot for triple and home run members. If you don't like it, don't get it, Keith. Freeway, Star Wars. Keith does want Star Wars. That is correct. Star Wars will be next week. That is when Star Wars Galaxy 2026 comes out. I still have Galaxy and Star Wars Masterwork, so that'll be a big break. Expensive, but it should be a good one. Triple members right here, and a home run member right there. One, two, three, four, 5. Good luck. Winner. I see Philip moving up. Lively. JTS. Adam's right there too. Looks like JTS Cards is gonna take it. There you go, JTS. JTS winning a member spot. Congratulations. We are still at 3 full spots. Fillers are gone again now. So I'm gonna pull down another full spot. We'll put it up to 2, and I will put 4 more fillers up there. All right, 2 full spots, 4 fillers left for football. And that's what we're gonna do. So football, I think, should be fun. Definitely some potential to get some crazy things out of these. We have 4 of these, and then we have 2 of these Target exclusive signature boxes. The basketball versions, when Target had their own thing, those boxes were crazy good. I don't know that these are necessarily as good as basketball was, because those boxes were very loaded. I've seen a couple videos. These don't seem like they're as loaded as basketball ones, but they are exclusives. And then we have 4 of these Resurgence ones. I hope we get one of those or some other stuff. Lively opened a few of those, and got a pretty decent hit. Bojarg's pushing the luck here. You know what we haven't done in a while, actually? We have not given away... Hey, what's going on? So 2 full, 2 fillers left. We have not given away an all member spot in a while. Freeway is actually giving 1 spot away. So thank you, Freeway. I'm actually going to give away 2 more. So if you are a member, single, double, triple, or home run, all of you have a chance right here. There are 3 spots up for grabs. Single, double spots getting 2 triple spots. You are going to get 3. And Adam S., you are going to get 4. So the top 3 names here are each going to get a filler into this break. Feel like this is going to be a little chaotic. Swimming races usually have a super fast finish, so should be interesting. We will see. Good luck. Blake says convert to a full spot. I can do that, Blake. Fair thing. Nutty. All right, pretty close one. Nutty and Nate is gonna get one. James, the con man, is gonna get one. And Richard G, you finally got one, Richard. Long-time member. And I mean, maybe you got one other spot before, but it has been a while. So congratulations, Richard. Congratulations to the 3 of you, actually. And thank you, Freeway. We are at 1 full spot and 1 filler left. I know, Toss. It's super close. So, you know, I appreciate you too, Doss, of course. I mean, especially since you introduced me to these One Piece ocean bomb drinks. Awesome. Like I will I will always remember that, that's for sure. But thank you. It's always fun to have you here in the chat also. And I'm glad that you're feeling better. Hey, don't worry, Doss. That is why I did not even ask you, because I knew you were not feeling good. You have way more important things to do than to go to a store and try to see if you can find a Nami can. Like, Just get healthy first. But yeah, I just think it's awesome. Now I guess they've dropped some limited edition ones at the same time. And I don't know if I will ever actually find any of those, because our shops, they don't even really have these. They do have the red Luffy can. That's pretty much the one can that they always have, but that is about it. They dropped a chopper can, so I know Emma might want that one. They dropped... Oh, when they first started, they had the 4... What was it? I think it was the 4 Warlords of the Sea. I don't remember. But they have some limited edition ones. I was like, yeah, I'm never gonna find those, especially 3 years after they dropped. I just figured these were cool. I'm gonna keep them because they're pretty awesome. I know, right, Emma? Me too. Gonzo, they have a whole bunch of different versions, all coming from Ocean Bomb. So that's who makes them. But they do have limited editions of these cans, limited flavors. There's some of them that they have all the time, but they do have Sailor Moon, they have Naruto, they have Kaizen. What else do they have? I don't know. They have a few of them, but yeah, they have multiple different things. However, my store for One Piece cans, they only have the red Luffy can. You want me to do a Pokemon rip freeway? I'll go get something. I mean, I don't really have any idea what to go get for ripping, but if you guys want me to rip Pokemon, I will do it. I won't have a clue other than Charizard's good and Mew is good. But for that, I don't know. I'll do it then. I will rip some Pokemon. I just don't know what to get. Sounds good. Hey, thank you for hanging out. Enjoy your dinner, Adam. Very much appreciate it. Especially thank you for the tons of giveaways that you did. Hope we can get you something. One full, one filler here. I'm thinking we'll start with 2 blasters. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, maybe we'll go 2 blasters. We'll open this, see how good it is, and then maybe go, depending on which is better, we'll either go back to the blasters or we will open the second mega. Push the kids away from the, I don't know, those little vending machine things that have the cards. Get out of here, kid! This is my Pokemon! 30th anniversary set, says Petey. Just based on what I know, especially about Pokemon, I have a feeling that the 30th anniversary set is going to be very, very difficult to get, but I will do my best. Ascended Heroes and Prismatic Evolutions. I mean, I've learned a few things from the kids, but I don't honestly understand it. From what I can get, also, it's kind of like One Piece in the sense that a certain set has different Pokemon. Like, some of these have Charizards and some of them don't. However, which set has which Pokemon, I don't really know. So, I would go in blind and just be like, oh, look, I should get this Pokemon box, because I think it's good, maybe. Ascended. Okay, so Ascended Heroes is the best set right now from what I can see. So, when they do the Japanese sets and the English sets, do they have the same cards? They're just... I mean, one's English, one's Japanese? Because that's how it works for One Piece. Or do Japanese sets release before the English ones do? Or do they all come out at the same time? I'll be wearing Pokemon gear. I mean, you got the hat. Only One Piece here. I mean, One Piece has been around forever, eggs. Since 1997. The card game? No. But One Piece itself, the show and the anime and the books? Yes, One Piece has been around forever. I found this new shop. The boys wanted to go somewhere. We were walking at the mall. Brand new shop just opened in the mall. And they did have a Japanese and Korean Pokemon. I will have to look up which ones they were. I didn't really pay attention. But are those better than English? Are they the same as English? I will pick them up if you guys want them. It was a new shop. I don't know what they were, but there was Korean and Japanese both for Pokemon. English is best. Okay. Good to know. Nice. Sounds cool, man, Jim. So, what I like about the Chinese One Piece sets, if you get a manga out of those, every Chinese One Piece manga is serialized to 500. That is just what they decided to print, unless it's red or gold. If it's either of those, the print run is supposed to be 50 or 60. So there's either 50 or 60 red or gold mangas. So it is different than English, where there's no serialized here. But yeah, that is one of the fun things about the Chinese. Why did they do that? I don't know. I was wondering that too. Why they serialized the mangas for the Chinese sets. Doesn't make sense to me. I think it's cool because then there's a cap on them, but why didn't they do that for English or Japanese or any of the other sets? Because there's Korean now too, there's French, but only Chinese did they serialize the mangas. One full spot, one filler left for football. How many likes are we at? I can't even check. Anybody know how many likes we have? That's the other thing I can't see here. That's frustrating, actually. Why is there no like counter? No, well, it depends, Duck. So the Japanese cards, there's not a lot of value to the Japanese. The Chinese ones, you can buy, I was saying to buy Chinese because the mangas are serialized. That's how many are printed. You know there's a number on those. As far as the like payable cards and that kind of stuff, I wouldn't get those. But I would invest, if you were going to get the mangas, the Chinese ones I think were better. I don't know about now. I haven't checked the market recently, but there was definitely time to get in on Chinese. It might be a little late, because now that the Chinese One Piece with the 3rd anniversary set and the 4th anniversary set being announced, like the Chinese market, the time might have already passed. Those cards have gone crazy, crazy. The other nice thing about Chinese is that they have exclusives, and a lot of things about the other languages, even the Japanese and Korean, all of those Asian sets, they don't even get those. So Chinese had a very, very good opportunity to buy for a while. It might be, like I said, might be a little late. All right, we are down to one full spot left for football. if you're looking into getting on One Piece for different languages, the next sets that are gonna jump are probably the French sets. I said it a while ago, maybe like a year ago, that they had super cool treasure rares for the French cards. But they just keep making more. The French treasure rares are way cool, and now they have French anniversary sets. Some of the designs look absolutely fantastic. They're just such great cards. I don't know that I'll be getting any because I like to be able to read the cards so that I can play the game, but if you wanted, that is probably where I would head next, would be the French One Piece. Probably Duck. I mean, every country pretty much has Pokemon also. I know, Gonza. That was the one that I first started talking about. That French Zoro treasure rare is such a cool looking card, but it is way hard to find. All right, here's what we have. I'm gonna go ahead and run the fillers here. We'll see where we are right after this. But for football, we will do the fillers. We have 20 names, 4 spots over on the left side of the screen. Richard D with 1. That is you, DOS, not G. Both U and G both have 1. Lively, Emma, Gonza, Mike H, Big J, Russell T, Ball Card Bob, Jeff D, Bob picking up a couple more, Mike H with another, Nutty Nate, James C, Richard G, and Paul D. I thought you might like that. Oh, I'm sorry, Mike. Yeah, France has some really cool treasure rares. So I wish they were available on for the English version. Unfortunately, they are not. We are going to go 8 times. The top 4 are getting in. Good luck. James C, Jeff D, Lively, and a Ball Card Bob. Bob, you are just crushing it today. If you did not make it in on this one, I do apologize. Dots. Oh man. You know what? You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna give you guys like a minute here. We'll see what happens. I know, bad luck, Big J. But I'm gonna get this set up. If the spot goes, then the spot goes. But let me see. What are we? I think this is perfect. This is gonna be fun. Here we go. What better race than the trolley? I thought about doing the garbage truck race. I couldn't be that mean to you. So, this is the race. Good luck. I mean, all the trash talking and the bad hits and the garbage stuff that has just happened to all of you. Big J getting last again, like somebody's got to be the last of the last, Somebody has to be last of the last. So whoever loses this race, not wins this race, is going to get something. Exactly, Duck. Last place trophy. Negative 19. Oh, that's good. Adam's gonna win. Oh, here comes Big J. Oh, this might be close. But Adam does indeed win this one. Big J, you are last of last, securely in last place today. But guess what? I was just kidding. Each of you is at least going to get a filler in here, so. But the race was fun, right? The race was fun. That being said, that does leave us with one filler. So if you want a chance, you guys have exactly 30 seconds to type in me exclamation. "30 seconds, ready, set, go." You don't enter? I'm sorry, but you missed your chance. This is for the last possible filler here. I appreciate you all. Thank you for hanging out. How's it going, Mike? I mean, everyone typing me is volunteering for last place because you get the last spot. So if you want to be last, way to be a team player. All right, time's up. How's it going, Slay? Five times. Last spot available. Good luck, all. And I don't know, I was thinking first place would get this last spot. But should we do last place? I'll let you all vote in the chat. First place or last place, who is going to get this last filler? There's a vote for last. Last place. Easy. I mean, I guess technically that's 2 votes for last. All right, we're giving it to last place. Never mind first. Last place gets it here. Cherry pie out in front. Somebody's got to lose. See a cake zoom into the finish. Anthony, that is yours, but this is going to last place. That is going to be the last one in the stream here at Slay All Day. How's it going, Slay? Welcome in and congratulations on your filler spot. There you go. Guess what that means, though? One more time. We got 4 of you for last place. This is going to be a quick race. This is going to be a 30-second race to decide who gets the last one. And yes, we're doing garbage trucks. Last place gets the last spot of the last filler of the last break of the day. I hope you didn't plan to win, because now is not the time. Adam S., you just won again, but guess what? The ultimate loser, aka the winner, is Richard D., also known as DOS. Congratulations, DOS. You just got yourself the last spot. How's it going, Mondo? Doing pretty good. Doing pretty well. How are you? I mean, aside from the smoke, which is making it hard to breathe or honestly do anything outside whatsoever, it's nice to be indoors. However, it's very hot, and the air purifiers and conditioners and all the stuff is having a hard time at keeping up. Fix my stuff? What's wrong with my stuff? You're the one behind, Duck. How's it going, that dude? All right, left side football. Russell P1, Ballcard Bob 1, Anthony A, Richard D, JTS, Blake, James C, Jeff D, Lively, and Ballcard Bob with another. First the names, then we'll do the numbers. I hope we see some crazy hit like we saw out of Lively's blasters here. these football boxes are very expensive. So maybe we'll get one, maybe we won't. "12 times, here we go." I know it's hot. It is so hot. So hot outside, it's smoky. In case you guys didn't know, it is smoky here. Blake down to Jeff. Eight times again. Good luck. Five down to four. The air quality? The air quality, well, at least here, Lively, the air quality is poor. There are places of Oregon that are worse, but there are places that are better. Those places would be on the coast. The coast has nice air. We do not. JTS 0, DOS picking up the 1. I hope we can get a nice 101 for you. Bob picking up 2 and 3. Jeff 4. Blake 5. Anthony 6. Lively 7. James 8. And Russell with 9. I'm sorry, Big J. I tried. I tried to get you something. That was a rough one. I'm not gonna lie. I apologize. Maybe we can get you some store credit back at the end of the day, though, with some missed filler races. We'll see. I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out, though. It's always good just to have you in here. Thank you for hanging out. Didn't see any trade talk. Yeah, right, Duck? It's not so nice. Not so nice here. Well, if we open one of these blasters and we hit something really crazy, like a Tom Brady auto, I don't even know if they are in blasters, but we get a Tom Brady auto, or I don't know, Drake May or a Jackson Dart to 50, then just have to go to the Megas. Good luck. Jordan Love. Stefan Acham. Josh Allen. 18 out of 99. Going to James. That is the offensive lineman for the Jaguars and not the quarterback. And then Mason Graham. I am 2 hours from Bend. Bend is burning all the way around the city. That place is fully surrounded. I'm really glad I'm not in Bend right now. 5, 3, and 4. Dexter Lawrence, TJ Watt, Ashton Jaunty on the Circuit Breaker. That was a cool looking card. To the 1 and Maxwell Hairston. 4, 5, and 9. James Cook, DeAndre Swift, Jonathan Taylor on the, I guess it's just teal velocity. That one's gonna go to the 1. Maybe the pink is part of it. And Jelon Walker, 174. Jalen Waddle, Justin Fields, Quinshawn Judkins, I think, yeah, Prototonics to the 4. We paused here. This is the downside of not having another screen. My OBS is acting very weird. Are we good to go? Hopefully. I don't know, my OBS is acting strange right now. I'm hoping that my computer doesn't just randomly shut off again. It does keep freezing. Okay, I don't know what's going on. It's acting very weird. So I guess we'll get through this one. It says it's working okay, but also the numbers just keep bouncing. Aaron Rodgers, AJ Brown, Tyreek Williams at refractor to the 0, and Trayvon Henderson. Maybe that's it, Dibs. 3, 8, and 9. It looks like the numbers are staying again. So I am continuing. For a second there, they just kept going up and down and they wouldn't stay in place. Chris Jones, JJ McCarthy, Michael Penix Jr., and Chris Jones to the 0 on the refractor. 0, 4, and 9. Kyler Murray, Jamar Chase, Alec Imanor to the 5 on the teal. I guess it is teal and pink velocity. And Cam Scatterbrain. 1, 0, and 8. Jared Goff, Sauce Gardner, Shadur Sanders on the conductors, going to the 8s. Going to James and Jihad Campbell. 1, 3, and 6. So if we get a numbered card, looks like they're in the first pack again. I don't know why Top started putting them in the first pack with Marvel, and it looks like here also, so we'll go to the back like this. I'm trying, Duck. I mean, we got 4 air purifier filter type things going, so maybe we just have to get the computer cleared out from the inside. How's it going, Meowth? Good to see you. Yeah, he just got himself a nice contract, right? Jaden Daniels, Rashid Shaheed, Brock Bowers to the 5, and Alfred Collins. 8, 2, and 6. Will Anderson Jr., Aiden Hutchinson, TJ Watt on the teal and pink for the 5. And Ja'Cory Krosky on your 0, 4, and 8. Micah Parsons, Josh Allen, Baker Mayfield, these are cool cards, and Caleb Johnson refractor to the 9. 6, 0, and 8. Elias Campbell, Xavier Worthy, Caleb Johnson to the 9, and Benjamin Morrison. I did not, man, Jim. 3, 8, and 2. Jackson Smith and Jigba. Cooper DeJean. Malik Neighbors to the 7. And Trey Hendrickson to the 1. 1 and 2. Guys, it is August, though. It is August, so we are closing in on football season. Stephon Diggs. We got a blue. Omarion Hampton to the 0. And Tyler Warren. And 5 out of 99. Oh, with an orange on-card auto, Stanley Morgan of the Patriots? I'm sorry, but I gotta give that a boom. What? That is cool. Going to Blake. Nice. I'd say that was a pretty good blaster. There you go, Blake. That was a cool card right there. 0 and 7. They were talking about it today. Doc, we'll see. Antonio Brown might go there too. Yeah, Morgan was awesome. That's a great auto. Plus, I like that it's in orange ink. That's awesome. Tyreek Hill, Max Crosby, Marvin Harrison Jr., and Savion Williams. 1, 3, 1, and 4. Kool-Aid McKinstry, Brock Purdy. Oh, we got a numbered CeeDee Lamb Circuit Breaker, 156 out of 175. Going to Anthony A. Right, these blasters, at this point in time, if I had to say, I would say go buy some Resurgence blasters, maybe like go buy 10 of these blasters instead of one hobby box. Seems like that is a good investment idea. If you want to hold it though, maybe not the same, but if you're going to rip, I would definitely go buy 10 of these blasters versus one hobby. 1, 6, and 1. It is very good to see that, Duck. I would have been very surprised if they didn't let Federer in. I think something would be messed up if they chose not to do that. Oh, it's great, Lively. Resurgence is awesome. Right, Target exclusive signature series. We are going to get a lot of this paper base. We got Michael Penix around of 1 to the 3. And blue, yellow to the 9. Feel free to not ship paper. You sure you don't want these? I mean, you never know. They could be valuable. Like, we got Joe Mixon to the 7, and the red Jalen Lane to the 1. Actually, at the last card show, when we were leaving the last day, we were walking out, and one of the other vendors opened a few of the blasters of these, and I mean, it's just loaded with this paper base. But same idea, I guess. They didn't want it. Paramount Pairings, Josh Allen, James Cook to the 2. A cool card. Blue, yellow to the 8. Maybe I'll just have the... You don't want it, I'll just give it to the boys and they can work on building the set or something. Who knows? Zach Ertz. Xavier Legette. Ricky White the 3rd, blue and yellow to the 0. Going to JTS. So when the basketball Target exclusive boxes came out, they were absolutely loaded. That was kind of what I was hoping that these boxes would be. It doesn't seem like they are anywhere near as loaded as basketball. Fast Action Travis Hunter to the 5. Blue, yellow Jordan Burke to the 9. The Chase, I mean, I guess it would be any of the autographs of the top players deck. There are case hits out of this. Does this one tell us the short print? Yeah, so the super short print is Draft Dream or First Class. So a couple super short prints. But otherwise, I think what you're looking for are the big name autographs. Sunday is Showcase Daniel Jones. Going to the 4. We do have a Chrome Javonte Williams to the 0. This is the Target exclusive, from what I've been told. Blue, yellow to the 6, and the base. So, not quite the same. So it's different because the Target exclusive, this is white. The regular chromes, they're just their standard silver chrome. Bo Collins to the 5, and then how about a Bo Nix on the red? To the 8, going to James. Got a Jones. Dodgers was jonesing to hit that Jones. There we go. Maxwell Hairston rookie card. Nice little auto right there. Going to the 3. Going to ball card Bob. And the Puka Nakua to the 3 also. It's nice when you get an auto out of retail. Actually, we got 2 autos. Not a bad start so far, because we are not even halfway through the break yet. And at this point in time, we have the same amount of autos that are guaranteed out of hobby boxes. $80.01 out of 50. Stefan Diggs going to the 1 spot. Richard D, aka Doss. There you go, Doss. And Braden Swenson on the chrome to the 1 spot. And Isaac Tesla to the 1. Wow. Doss taking home the hits of that pack. I know that was a lot of Patriots too. All those hits are going to Dots. Lots of base. We got yellow, blue to the 8. Cam Escadabo on the rookie. Pack of the first mega. I don't know, what do you guys want next? The next mega box or the other 2 blasters? Vlad McConkey on the pick, going to the 7, going to Lively. Tyler Booker, blue and yellow to the 0. Nick Eamon Warren. I don't know, Duck. I fell asleep. Gonna go with the other mega. Because even though it had an auto and it had numbered cards, I don't think that it was as good as the blasters. Oh, here we go. We got a gold rookie. Okay. Pacheco after image going to the 5. I mean, you gotta spice up the chat here. There's a 2 to the 5. Cam Ward, blue, yellow rookie to the 1, going to Doss. 7, 2, and 6. You gotta wake up the chat. We got a gold. Gold for the Jets. Mason, ow. 27 out of 35. I mean, I don't know how good he is, but a card out of 35 from a mega box? What? That's crazy. We got a couple Jet fans in here. Yeah, that is one of the good ones you could hit, right, Johnny? Not bad at all. Out of 35. Nice. Hey, there we go. Trevor Lawrence. Class action. Jaden Daniels going to the 4. Luke Lachey to the 7. I know, right, Lively? Out of all the people you could get, especially on a card to 35 for the Jets, that is a pretty good hit. How about Drake May on the Refractor going to the 8th spot, going to James. James is kind of crushing it right now, too. Blue, yellow, T. Higgins going to the 9. Damian Martinez to the 3, and Braden Swinson to the 1. I mean, I didn't say it, Duck, but do I have to? Paramount carrying. We got Gibbs and Montgomery to the 8. Jared and Goff to the 8. These boxes are crazy. 74 out of 50. Rookie Caleb Johnson auto. 74 going to Jeff DeGrande. All right, we have officially beat the odds. Retail versus hobby boxes. You guys are gonna buy this stuff? You gotta go with the retail. You get the cool autos. That one's going to the 2. And it's way cheaper than one hobby boxes. I know, he's a Steeler fan too. How cool is that? He even still in the chat here? Does he even know that he got himself a PC card? Red, how about Caleb Johnson again going to the 4? Building a nice little Caleb Johnson PC for himself. There you go, Jeff. Very cool. 4 packs left in this mega box right here. This was a pretty good break, y'all. Trevor Lawrence Sunday Showcase going to the 9. Russell and Rashard Smith to the 2 going to Bob. Ahmed Hassan, I think, to the 4. I mean, you got yourself some PC cards. But, hey, I know how you feel. Jalen Polk for the Patriots, who has officially retired as of last weekend, by the way. I had big hopes for him, and he just did absolutely nothing. James Cook to the 8. Baker Mayfield going to the 0. TJ Sanders to the 8. And Riley Leonard. Oh goodness, really, Johnny? That's funny. All right, last pack from our mega boxes. Cooper Cup to the 7. DK is definitely a beast. 2 blasters. Let's see if we can keep the auto hits coming. I mean, for what we've gotten so far, 3 autographs, a few numbered cards out of each box. Can't complain. Been pretty good. We just need to do more of these. Shadur and Stutzman. 6, 4 on the Shadur, 1 and 9. Nice, Johnny. Tucker Craft, Trevor Lawrence, JJ McCarthy on the teal and pink to the 4. Armand Membo. How's it going, Blackbeard? Good to see you. 6, 4 and 2. Blackbeard going live, by the way, and today and tomorrow, right, Blackbeard? Derwin and James, Alvin Kamara, Brock Purdy, and Malachi Starks on the refractor going to the 7. 6, 0, and 5. Jalen Hurts, George Kittle, Tommy Malott on the Prism refractor to the 7, and Derek Harmon. 9, 8, and 1. Oh, you opened some OP16? You have OP17 coming in for yourself, Blackbeard? Tony Pollard, Geno Smith, Amon-Ra St. Brown to the 9, and Geno on the refractor to the 1. See ya, Geno. What'd you get on Blez Online, Blackbeard? Patrick Mahomes, Jahmyr Gibbs, Malachi Moore for the Jets going to the 1 spot. Jalen Milroe. 7, 3, and 9. Wait, he gets allocation? That is awesome. I wish I got allocation still. No, I wish, though. I might have to talk to you, Blackbeard. Roma Dunze, Chuba Hubbard, Taylor Shaw on the Protonics to the 2. Going to Bob and Alec Iman. 8, 4, and 5. Nice, there you go. Joey Bosa, Bijan Robinson, Justin Herbert, 113 out of 175. Going to Bob. Two, 5, and 5. Yeah, that's the problem with allocations, right? Like, this is, I was telling them earlier, this is the first One Piece set that I do not have anything guaranteed. I would love to, but I don't have anything guaranteed. Very frustrating. Derwin James, Alvin Kamara, Will Howard, and Trey Amos. 6, 0, 6, and 9. Show us one more auto. Yeah, same lively. Jalen Hurts, George Kittle, Drake London to the 6, and Riley Leonard. 9, 8, and 8. Tony Pollard, Geno Smith, Justin Herbert, refractor of Higgins going to the 6. Am I doing Blez research? Like what? What do you want me to do, Duck? 6, 1, and 7. Mahomes, Jahmyr Gibbs, Kenneth Grant going to the 6, and RJ Harvey. 7, 3, and 8. Oh, did you pull the Nami? What? No way. Congrats, Blackbeard. That's huge. Did any of you try to pull the 52 mantle? Wow, that is huge. Congrats, Blackbeard. I wish I still had mine. I sold it, but I wish I didn't. That is a huge pull, though. But I forgot they were doing the mantle rookie SGC 1. And I was going to get a pack just to say I tried to hit the mantle, and I forgot. Rome Adunze, Chuba Hubbard, Devon Achan to the 4, and Myles Garrett to the 3. 8 and 4. The Nami? Yeah, I did have the Nami. That's Nami BGS 95. I did have that card. Lamar Jackson, Jonathan Taylor, Braden Swinson to the 2, and Quinshawn Judkins. 7, 1, and 2. Two packs left. Good luck. Lad McConkey, Drake May, Travis Hunter for Tonics to the 2, and Colston Loveland. 5, 6, and 6. Well, hey, that's a huge come up, Blackbeard. That's awesome. Tucker Kraft, Trevor Lawrence, Ashton Jonty, and Tez Johnson. Good luck. Two of 49 out of 350 going to Russell. Nice one right there, Russell. No bounty number 90, but not a bad break. Jonty out of 350. Herbert 175. Autograph out of 150. Out of 35 from a mega, we got Mason Taylor. 150. Stephon Diggs. Another auto of Maxwell Hairston. Lamb out of 175. Another auto, Stanley Morgan out of 99. This card is so cool. Congrats, Blake. And Josh Hines Allen out of 99. Oh, that sounds amazing, man, Jim. Enjoy. All right, let's get you guys copied over in a race. Somebody's going to get $10 in store credit. That's just like a baby page. We're not going to do a tractor race then. Let's do... We'll just do Panda again before we go. Another Panda race. Somebody's going to get $10 right here. Good luck. Awesome, Blackbeard. Glad it worked out. Winner! JTS getting $10 in store. All right, all that is pretty much gonna do it. I was just telling you guys that Blez had that chance to pull a Mickey Mantle rookie card. That pack, it is a $99 pack. It did just drop, so you guys have a chance. Sounds good. Thanks, Big Cherry. All right, we do need to do a missed filler race also. So we will do that. But before we do, this is that pack I was telling you about, guys. We're gonna give it a shot. We got one pack right here. Mickey Mantle rookie is on the line. There's so much value that it could be, and so little value that it could be. But hey, I got one, because why not? We're gonna give it a shot. Just like, I gotta at least say that I tried to get a Mickey Mantle rookie. So this is my chance. This is my try. You all get to see it. Let's hope that we see something good. Andre Johnson. Well, that is not the Mickey Mantle, but oh well. There we have it. Didn't do terrible, but there it is. You guys see it. Hey, I tried. I tried. Now you all know. I gave it my shot. If you guys are trying to get that Mickey Mantle, good luck. And I hope one of you in the chat does get it if you are trying, because that would be very cool. Let's go ahead and do our last race of the day, though. Almost forgot. 24 names. Top spot is going to get $10 in store credit. Good luck. Nice. There you go, Blackbeard. Blackbeard, if you write back and you tell us here in the chat that you hit that Mickey Mantle, that is going to be something. Only 40. I mean, yeah, I guess you can't win them all. You still are up though, Blackbeard. So congrats on that one. But Blackbeard, if you do get some OP17, I might have to ask you about getting a case because I have 0 at this point, which is very frustrating. But it is so cool though that your friend at least can try to get some. Top spot gonna get $10 in store credit. Adam S. There you go, Adam. You at least got yourself some points back home. Thank you all for hanging out. I hope you have a great weekend, whatever you end up doing. Good luck if you're trying to open and get some of those Mickey Mantle packs. I hope you pull the big one. Until Monday, we'll have to see you later. I'll try to get some of the update. I did order some soccer stuff, so that should be here. But what we can do for football, because that retail football break, that was pretty fun. However, for now, we will see you later. Have a fantastic night, and